Hey folks, if you were on the broadcast, the last one, my phone mount broke, but I did fix it. What's up, John? So yeah, so we're back live. Morning. That area there is just for that bloody rag you see in the middle island thingy by the crosswalk. It's like a bloody rag. I guess they treated the victim with that or something. Here, I'm not sure. I think I missed DSU because I saw them briefly when I went to that fake fire. What's up, Proud? Hey, y'all know what happened?
Huh?
Y'all know what happened?
No, actually.
Two people got stabbed here about an hour ago. Y'all want to say anything for the news? She's the shy one, huh?
Oh, she's the shy one, bro. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You got it. Huh? Come on, go to the store.
So since I already gave it away, this is a job where two people were confirmed to be stabbed. One of them reportedly suffered from an evisceration, from what we've heard, and not sure if you know what that is. That's where a person's body parts are visible outside of their body, so they must have been stabbed so badly that their body parts came out of them, like you may have seen in, I can think of one movie where Saving Private Ryan, when they hit the beach. I'm testing out this new rig. Check it out. Who wants to see it? It's like a combination between, it's a kind of like a cross between a tripod, right? Because you still got the fluid head. Because you still got the fluid head, right? And you can pan, and you can tilt, pan and tilt. However, you don't have the bulkiness of the tripod, but you also have feet on this monopod, which allows it to stand, but not as stable as a tripod, unfortunately. So it really is a cross in between. It's definitely lighter than a tripod, and I'm just experimenting with it now, honestly, to see if it's something that perhaps I can use for the long term. But so far, what has been proven, and as you've seen a lot of news crews do use, is either the camera with the shoulder rig, right, or shoulder mounted camera, and a tripod. No other tools. Unless, of course, you're doing something different, like, you know, a bunch of GoPros in a car, you're interviewing someone in the car or something like that. But check an unmarked detective unit. Should have kept our lights on, that would have been nice. Anyway, this is how I usually run it, just with the shoulder mount right here.
What's the wall? So yeah. I will just wait for the ticket. 10-4, ticket should be there.
Yeah.
And telephone alarm box 431. Address 504 East 5th Street. In Avenue A and Avenue B. Northern Gas Apartment 2 Charles. And telephone alarm box 431. Address 504 East 5th Street. In Avenue A and Avenue B. Northern Gas Apartment 2 Charles.
Hey, you know what happened? You know what happened?
No idea.
2 people stabbed. You want to say anything for the news? Thank you. Yeah. Anyway, you don't see crime scene tape.
Truck only. I'll go from EVP, come find up to Bayside North at 341 West 51, 341 West 51.
I'd say this thing is most stable I've found lower to the ground. Definitely good for lower levels of filming. I'll give it credit for that. Hey, you know what happened?
With the news?
Yeah, you know what happened?
No, but
2 people got stabbed.
right here?
Yeah, you want to say anything for the news? How you feel about it? Thank you.
Position flight 237 Adam Clear Pleasure Boulevard, 2376 Adam Clear Pleasure Junior Boulevard, between West 13, West 139. Five. If I use director again, Park Avenue Way. Park Hill Avenue, Silver Court. Park Hill Avenue and Silver Court.
John Doe, tell me about yourself. Thanks, Royal.
Ocean Boy, Eddie Lincoln Court. I got it. Thank you.
Yeah, I gotta say, this rig definitely has a weight to it. It just makes it weird for carrying around.
163 163. Can I come from 1030, come from Midtown South, West 45 and 9th Avenue, West 45 and 9th. Mail with possible 9th, try to rob in my location. No further description regards. We got level 1 mobilization conference of the 32, sorry, call it 1 regards of flag burning. Mobilization party 2375 Adam Clayton Park Junior Boulevard, 2375 Adam Clayton Park Junior Boulevard. So West 13, West 139. Service Adam 8. Can I confirm EDT count files of the 83 at 1246 First Avenue?
Thank you, Killer B. Also, we post all the broadcasts on Instagram. It was also on NBC, and New York Post should have put up a video as well. Also News 12 regarding the Bronx stabbing. Yeah, anything you see on the on TV, we get compensated for.
Come down to the 3232, side call it 1 gas for flag burning, mobilization by 2376 Adam Clayton Park Junior Boulevard, 2376 Adam Clayton Park Junior Boulevard, between West 13, West 139.
Yeah.
Local response. 91. 1739. 1739. Adam 7 for 15. 91. Can I confirm you?
Yeah.
West 142, 14 West 142, 97 to Adam McKay,
I've definitely heard that from you before. Huh? I heard that from you before. Yeah, what you just said.
Well, no. They tell me where to go, so...
Yeah. Oh, you know me, I just make conversation.
You... It's your business. The flags learning?
Because the last one they burned was the prize one. So I don't know if it's something similar or, who knows, right?
They actually burning now?
Yeah, they put a level 1 for it. Like, they're searching for the guys who burned the flag.
Unless it's a fight and something else, and they're burning the flag.
Oh, yeah, like a protest or something.
There's not a protest this late at night. It might have been a fight.
Right? I'm going to check it out. So. All right, catch you later, man.
I'll go for maybe 3 complex. 11 Forest Park Avenue, Atlanta, coming to a second. Say his name is Keegan, small meal, black, red shorts, white shirt, 21 years of training. I'll go return to the trash side, no furnace, office, 201 Avenue K, 201 Avenue K, 12 East Station Street. Represent to her loud trash side location at the further.
Every night it's Harlem. Yeah, what's up with Harlem lately, right? What is up with Harlem? That is correct. 2 people stabbed in Harlem. One of them had an evisceration reportedly, which is where their guts come out of their body or anything else that comes out from their body. So there's another job that just came up. We're running low on battery. If I just get cut off like that, you guys will know why. Can everybody hear and see the video? Because I know I went out of the screen for a moment there. That didn't sound good. That's good, folks. That's good. So we're going to another job. Check out this guy. Walking in the middle of the road. Real smart. How many times in Harlem this week? That's a good question. We were there yesterday. Also, that was the day that that lady freaked out. So yeah, but I like. Yep, the crazy underwear. She definitely was, you know. Yeah, some folks were like, "Oh, what do you got to film here?" Antagonizing her. Well, the thing is, I'm trying to film the crime scene here. She happens to be there, and she constantly came back for more. Now, at one point, she walked all the way out of the scene, but she came all the way back, walked a block back to the scene, demanded the cops take her to the hospital, even though she was visually, she appeared conscious, alert, did not appear to be injured physically. The blood on her shirt probably was the same blood on her from her brother. Right? She didn't say anything about wanting to hurt herself. She didn't talk about hurting other people, specifically me and the officers. So, and even though, you know, they keep on telling her to go to the hospital herself or to step back, she repeatedly refused. And thank you for that. Subtle. Do appreciate it. But not only do we film her because she's part of the scene and she's being emotional. That is also what we capture as journalists, folks who are emotional. Perhaps she was emotional. Perhaps she was emotional over her brother. In that case, yes, we do capture emotion. If the families are crying over an injured family member, We captured that. And if you haven't seen emotional family members or friends on the news, then you haven't really watched the news as much, right? Now, some people would say, oh, but you took it too far. I would have stopped after she told you. Well, at the point which I decided, hey, I was going to continue recording was when she was started to threaten the officers and myself coming at us with the intent of causing harm. Now, at that point, was it a good idea to turn off the camera and stop recording? Absolutely not. That is exactly when one should be recording an individual who is harassing and threatening your safety. And at one point, yes, you guys did see that I did run. And let me tell you something, that's not the first time I ran from an aggressor who I was filming, who did not want to be filmed. And there's some other videos which are actually pretty funny. I believe one was in Brooklyn, something to do with someone having road rage. And he wanted to cross an intersection, but they were doing construction there, so he could not cross. So he was cursing out the construction workers, and I saw that, and I thought to myself, you know, that is so wrong that he's cursing out these construction workers. And so I started recording, and he saw me, and he saw this huge construction worker who was the supervisor. He's like, I'm the supervisor, and I'm telling you can't cross because we're doing construction. And he was yelling at him. So this guy looks at me, you know, looks at the big construction guy, decides to come after me because, what, maybe I look less intimidating, or maybe I was recording him and he didn't want to be recorded. So anyway, he gets out of the vehicle, comes after me, I run away as I'm recording him, then he gets back in the car, and then, you know, then we call the cops on him. Cops show up and they're looking for this guy, but he fled the scene. So another video that you guys should check out if you want to see me run. So we're almost at this job, guys. And lastly, had I stopped recording, do you guys think that video would have hit? Now it's probably over 18,000 views on YouTube. It definitely would have not hit those numbers had I stopped recording. I'm somebody who recognizes when a situation is dramatic, which could really be popular on social media. What's popular in social media is people acting out, people being dramatic, people getting mad, people fighting, and all of that. Not necessarily just static, dead, boring crime scenes with cops standing around with crime scene tape. That's what I've noticed. So not only do we go to crime scenes, well, our bread and butter is crimes, accidents, and fires, but if you're looking at what is popular on social media or YouTube, or what goes viral, what hit 2 million views is not the typical stuff that we would cover. And we do get paid by YouTube, by the way. We do get paid by YouTube. So we are mindful of what our different audiences are and what demographics we're targeting here. All right, looks like we're at this job.
Portable birthday cake.
All right, I think I'm giving up on this phone mount, guys. I'll keep you guys posted on what happens. You know what? Let me put you on my shirt. Maybe that will work. Pride? Pride?
Pride. Place to get burnt before.
Oh,
See back here? Exit 2 off. Exit 2 off from there. Exit 2 off more. Flag. The other side's running. The other side's running.
Six Charlie.
Oh, it's the flag on that side. It's the flag on that side.
That might be better.
approximately 10 laws. All right.
You can check. I don't think they're closed. Huh? Why?
Is it closed?
So guys, this is somebody apparently burned a pride flag here in front of this bar. You can see some of the ashes here. That's pretty much what this is about. Now, this has happened before at this particular bar, so it seems like a chronic location. Oh, sorry.
You all left?
Cops did, yeah.
You only leave or?
I think he may be here still.
Darken is
Oh, what the heck? Did you see anybody leave?
I was asking you, was the people.
Oh. I don't think so. How you doing?
Hi.
You're the owner? Who's the manager? Or
No.
something?
Do you want me to call him?
He's
downstairs. He's
yeah,
downstairs.
yeah, you can, because the media's here.
Oh,
You want to
okay,
make a
yes.
statement for the press, you know?
Of course. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, he's bringing somebody up. Folks, I will need to use the phone, so I'll be right back.